By the time we got here, I think we were resigned to the fact that we probably didn't survive this in any way.
Right now.
We're in a precarious situation sort of right next to the New York Harbor, and also a poorly dealt with sewage situation that backs up even on the smallest amount of rain. We actually bolted pallets to the wall on the exterior of the sandbags, and plastic sheeting, a whole lot of spray foam.
And it just didn't.
It didn't do anything. So this is our space. A large portion of the showroom was actually backed up against the entrance here in a big triangular mass. Looked like a piece of installation art. We had a lot of metal frames and a lot of materials that were going into to orders that was ruined. So a lot of rusty metal, a lot of water damaged wood and upholstery. We put everything up about 35 inches, and you can see a water line here. And that dark line right there was where we were. It was very frustrating in the days to come, just about like, what are we going to do? Are we going to survive? Like, we really about reevaluating what it is that we will be able to do and what was to come.
So we were probably here, I'd say,
3 or 4 hours.
after the water receded, and things were like really rusting. You know, it looked really corroded. We did something that I thought we would never do, which was get hoses and 5-gallon buckets and dump fresh water over all of our tools.
The volunteers came, and they really managed a lot of it, to be honest with you.
It would have taken us a lot longer to do it because there were probably, 20 people showed up.
Strangely enough, this lighting was, I think the water may have just nipped the bottom of these. So these survived.
A lot of our design decisions come out of a production environment. So it's like, it's an aesthetic that's born from an industrial design practice.
A lot of the work is very graphic, and it's very much about contrasts. The weight of the line and the contrasts in the dark light and color variation is very much a graphic and painterly influence.
Both of us are really interested in French design of a certain moment, of New York design of a certain moment, but what happens in the studio really informs the way that we make a lot of design decisions. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
My method as a sculptor, as a painter, was just using the materials that I had in front of me to come up with how that stuff works. So like, I need my hand on it to feel and to see.
It'd be very difficult to do that level of prototyping and then not have control over some type of production.
This whole shelving unit was full of wood. Sheet materials, hardwood, pre-cut veneer. Yeah, I threw it all out. So the idea of staying here makes me sick. The idea of leaving here makes me sad and nervous about what it takes to redo all of this again. So it's going to be a hard decision for us.
As beautiful as this place is, I mean, it's like Venice. There's risks to being there too,